as people accept a lot of fake from everything
fake
around the
news.
world. Fake news.
Fuck these rappers. You're not putting them on
when you see a
pedestal.
hamburger on the screen,
It's fake.
It's fake. It don't look. McDonald's burger don't look the same as it looks on when they making it. Taco Bell, all over the place.
Chalupa ain't never looked that good.
I think it's just consumer
You don't
culture.
never find that one Dorito that's.
I think you're faking the funk. You're faking the funk. Yo, you're faking the funk. You're faking the funk. Yo, 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 you're faking the funk.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What up 3 times?
215 throughout the whole tri-state. We in the building, man. We got me, Toriiknow,
Boy Bino.
Your man T-Roy.
Coleworld.
Special guest, Saeed.
We all
Day after tomorrow.
We all around, man. Discussing whatever, talking about whatever, putting our views on everything, man.
Exactly.
So the first thing that we stepping into right off the back from the last episode, we gave y'all predictions on what the NBA Finals was going to be like. Everybody told you who they thought was going to win. I personally had the Cavs. As of right now, I'm a little sunken. I'm in a sunken place. Get out. Anybody else want to talk about how they think tonight's game is going to go?
I still don't see Durant beating LeBron. I'm sorry.
Pause. I told you it's gonna be the first one too.
Wow.
I told you. Nah,
That's how we start this one.
I think whoever win game 2 gonna win the series. That's my prediction.
Game 2.
They can't go down 2-0. I don't see that.
I don't know. I'm going with LeBron.
I'm still rocking with
I'm
LeBron.
going with LeBron.
After the 3-1 thing, anything is possible.
LeBron always loses his first game.
Right. And they've been chilling for a long time. You know what I mean? They got to shake the cobwebs.
Bringing the headband back.
If he bring the headband out, I'm more good. Like, come on.
Wait, did anybody see his face in the game, though? Did he not look like he ain't know what was going on at some points? Like, when Durant dunked like 3 times in the middle, ain't nobody just was like, his face was like, he put his arms up and everything, like, he never want to take accountability for when he mess up, He always be quick to point on everybody else, like, he be snapping on people in the court, but when it come down to him, he just be like, he go like this, blow his breath in his hand 2 times, rub his jersey. Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's a stat out now that says every year that Alabama football won the championship, LeBron won. Every year that they lost, LeBron loses.
Did they win this year?
2011, Alabama won, LeBron won. 2012, Alabama wins, LeBron wins. 2013, Alabama lost, LeBron lost. This year, Alabama lost in the championship. So, according to Reddit, LeBron's due to lose.
But I don't think Kevin Durant get as much credit if he beat Bron this time.
Why not? Because he had a team backing him?
Because he joined a team that was already contenders. It ain't like you built with him.
I don't respect the move as a competitor, but it's a business move. Nike couldn't have Steph Curry be the biggest athlete and not be with Nike. They needed a Nike athlete on the West Coast. There's no Nike athletes on the West Coast. Not one.
Hold up, pause. Real quick before we even continue this conversation, we did not take shots like we usually do. To start off. Yeah, we're already starting bad omens. We're already starting bad omens for this episode. Yeah, let's get the shots popping, man.
But what I wanted to say, I almost lost it. Did I lose it? Yeah, I lost it.
Don't give me none of that shit. I'm gonna stick to what's in the jar. Can't shout out these names.
Yeah. This ain't that. That ain't this.
Alabama and no Nike athletes in the world.
Oh, I think that's the problem with the league, though. The league is a business now. It's not. I mean, it's always been a business, but that's all it is now. Like, if that's all it is, it's going to be WWF. Bottom line.
It's also more money to be made in the league now than back in the day. So, more money, more business, more problems.
Took away the love for the game.
I don't know if they love it less. I just think they think more deeper than just basketball.
Yep.
It's not just basketball anymore.
Yeah.
It's not just basketball. Back then, it was just basketball. It's not like that.
Did anybody see the post game interview with Durant and Steph Curry? And then he did one with LeBron.
Where they asked him about Rihanna.
Yeah.
He said, don't answer that one. That's a trap. I feel like Rihanna was in the game more than LeBron was into the game.
Damn.
Distractions by the sideline.
I wonder what's the stat when she showed
Too many big faces in the building.
Famous
I don't know.
stats.
Let's take these shots though, fellas. And Cole.
Hey. If y'all didn't know, we got Coleworld. She's a part of the cast. The female's perspective of the world.
Fuck that shit.
That is. But yeah, I can't fully respect KD if he do get this ring. Just like you can't fully respect Juwan Howard rings. Like, you was good, but you ain't get them rings really balling. Like, you was riding LeBron and them coattails. You feel me? Not to down on Juwan Howard right now, but I will put Kevin Durant in that category. Almost, even though he was balling that first game. Like, he was balling. I can't even deny that. Like, he just can't.
It ain't about an individual when it comes to a chip. That's what we get
Wait,
caught
but the question is, did the other team fall? I mean, did the team fall through? Did everybody follow up like LeBron? Did his team give him what he needed?
No, I don't believe
Like, did JR follow through? Did Iman Shumpert follow through?
Nobody's expecting them to follow through. They just expect them to have one breakout game in the series. Because Klay Thompson was the most important player because he played defense. He literally shut Kevin Love down.
I think
You
Turner
think so?
was killed.
But wait,
Turner was killed.
but let's think about the new assets though. Ain't the reason they got Kyle Korver?
Yeah.
Like, it's none of the people that they just got like snapper from.
I mean, player to player, they match up great. It just a matter is Kyrie got to overshadow Steph's, and LeBron got to overshadow LeBron. I mean,
Durant.
KD. That's just how it got to work. The matchups is there.
I think Kevin Love played good, man.
Good ain't enough right now.
Durant gotta be like how Bosh was with Miami. Like,
Tristan Thompson, that's what was messing.
I mean, I'm sorry, Love. Love gotta be how Bosh was with Miami.
We'll see, man.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's super predictable who is gonna be in the finals. So how is it watching the season, knowing?
Oh, the season's trash.
Yeah.
You don't watch the season, you watch the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what killed the league this year. It was like
Too predictable.
Yeah, it was like a couple good teams. If they wasn't playing, it wasn't worth watching.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I know they ratings is down. It gotta be. You had TNT arguing with the players and all that now, trying to boost ratings. Like, come on, man, I see through all that. I see through all that. Like, I don't know, man. They gotta figure something out. They gotta spread these superstars out. That's what they gotta do.
Klay Thompson going to the Sixers.
Klay Thompson.
Whoa, wait, what?
I don't believe Klay Thompson will be in Golden State.
Nah, he gonna go to the Sixers. If they win the championship, he gonna go to the Sixers. We got a young team, a great big man, and we got a lot of money.
I think that'd be like
a
big missing piece of the puzzle for the Sixers.
We need an OG scorer, not like a young player that we hoping that's gonna be great. We need a player that's proven on both ends of the court.
Klay not gonna want to play for us.
Shit, he gonna get to do what he want.
Klay gonna pull a Andrew Bynum on us like every other athlete though.
He gonna fit right in. 100 Park, light skinned nigga with wigs. We all right. Come on down to Broad Street, man.
Okay. So skipping right along past that, man, we already know what's gonna go along with the finals. This is all over the place. Whether you want to talk about it or not, it's popping, it's buzzing. It got to be talked about. And it's something so small, just for the simple fact, it's like, it's an everyday thing, man. Let's talk about this Dubai to Philly prom, man. Let's talk about this, man. No, like, it seemed like it's not something to talk about, but it's something to talk about because it's like, we really do the most.
But we just was talking about people going hard for their child proms, but the thing about it is, after what he did, in my opinion, this Bino speaking, I can't hate on him, yo. I'm proud of that young boy. Like, real rap. Like, he changed the game. He changed the game.
For y'all that don't know, if y'all just Google Camel Prom, you'll see what we're talking about. Or Dubai themed prom. Like, his prom allegedly cost $25,000.
$25,000?
Yes.
No.
That's a down payment on the crib. That is a down payment on the crib.
College, like.
That could go to a whole lot of things, but he did it.
In the heart of North, he had a camel, 3 foreign cars, 3 different outfits, and 3 dates.
Wait, where did... Question, can I ask this? Where did he rent that camel from? Where did he get the camel from? Who let him rent a camel?
Yo,
Who let him rent a camel? The zoo, Philadelphia Zoo, let him rent a camel.
I don't even think they got a camel in the zoo. Like that's not even a United.
In the zoo though, bro.
In the Philadelphia Zoo.
Yes, it's one of the best zoos in the world.
Yes,
They got a camel. Bro. They got a roach in there. That's
now you
rare.
can ride a camel.
They got a camel, bro.
I never saw a camel
You
in
need to
Philly.
take your ass to the zoo.
Well, I never saw one in the hood. He brought a camel to the hood. No rapper, no baller, nobody brought a camel to the hood.
First of all, I don't know if you give him accolades for bringing a camel to the hood. That's not hard. That's the
So
thing.
why did
Hold
he
on,
do
wait,
with the
he did
camel
not
when it was in the
exotic.
hood?
He did not just bring a camel to the hood. He brought sand to the hood.
So he had a theme.
He
He brought sand to the hood.
Did he
Yeah.
ride the camel somewhere? Like, what was the point of the camel?
I don't know. Maybe
It's like camels in Dubai.
He brought a camel to Philly. You know what I mean? Or whatever
Photo
happened.
op.
If he
It's
was
like
a-
riding
if
a
he
horse
had
around the
If he had
block.
an Asian themed prom, he would have had a
If he'd have bought a panda, that's it.
And designer,
Right?
designer would have
That's
performed.
lit. He pop up in there with a panda, right? Yeah, with this, what? I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with that young
I'm not
man,
mad. He
man.
said he's a straight A student. You know what I'm saying? He went through some hardships. He played ball. I'm not knocking it at all.
Question: Can I?
I just think it's too
Would
much.
y'all get y'all kids a camel for
If
their
I
camel?
couldn't, if that's what they wanted, it's not about getting them a camel. If they wanted something grandiose, all right, I get it. But long story short, I don't know about y'all, but prom is not that lit.
Yeah,
Nobody want to get a fucking wall in front of Mr. Williams, the principal. The freak ass secretary is trying to, dip and dodge who really 18 now that work at the school. Y'all know what go down at prom.
I feel
He
like
said it out there.
Fuck that.
he should just threw a party for all that.
Right.
He did throw a party.
Yeah, he threw
Like
a
the prom
block
should have
party.
been
He
at
threw
the
a
block.
block party.
Like the prom should have been on the block.
In hindsight, I just don't think prom is as big as.
Yeah,
That.
and we talked about this last episode, people making the prom into a new
Right.
thing. My whole thing about this prom is, how you gonna outdo this?
Oh, wait, question.
I don't think
Is
nobody-
prom more so for females or for guys? Because I feel like now it's like the guys really trying to outdo the females.
I mean, that's already happening. Boys take more selfies than girls. So
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
checking themselves more and
How you
all
feel
that
about
type
that,
stuff.
Cole?
But
I don't.
You don't think you think guys going harder on prom than females?
I think based on that, but then I've seen other videos of females showing out.
The
So.
one girl jumped out of casket.
What I was
She
talking
hopped
about.
out of
She
fucking
hopped
casket.
out.
They
dropped
took her
that
out of
word.
hers, and boom, I'm alive. What a prom.
This little white girl hopped right out of casket.
That
this
shit
was this
is
year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, he had to outdo her. Like, so my thing is, who's gonna outdo him? It's too late for this year. It's too late for this year.
Only way
Like, if
to
you gonna outdo this, you gotta have been planned it.
Yeah.
You gonna need an elephant, a submarine, or
But
a spaceship.
But my little brother got the idea that he feels as though his prom is not set up for the people in his school. They don't play the music that he like.
Right.
They can't do what they want. So he want to host his own prom on the same day as his school prom. That's better than all.
That's changing the game.
That is changing.
That's
the game.
changing the game.
But
If this
this-
shit be more lit than
Shout out to party promoters. Shout out to
he
party
changing the
promoters.
game.
But this guy, I mean, he had a Lambo, a Range Rover, a Rolls Royce, 3 custom outfits,
See, that's too
a
much.
camel. I mean, but hey, that's what his parents want to do. I'm just glad to see people doing lavish things like that look like us, because they make us feel like we shouldn't do it because of where we live.
But I ain't gonna lie, knowing his peoples, he probably didn't even have to pay for them cars.
Now, question.
Right.
They probably was his peoples
It ain't
knew.
even about it. It's just the thought. You know how it's hard to plan a fucking family cookout. They did all this for their son to go to prom. That's
Exactly.
major.
And they was able to do
They
it.
saying his mom beat cancer a few years ago.
Okay.
It's a big deal.
It's a very big deal.
He is the family future. you
Straight
feel me?
A's
So
since
they got
4th
you.
grade.
Yeah.
Student athlete,
Question.
going
But
to
then
college.
with straight A, something that really you need to
I mean, listen, I feel as
incentivize
though
like that.
when you get straight A, that's what you supposed to.
Yeah, that's why I
man.
think
Yeah.
that's like a thing.
You won't get no reward. I mean, you
Yeah, I ain't
get
get no
rewarded
reward
for
for
that,
those
but
straight
at the
A's.
same time, it's like
Yeah,
that's what
My
you
mom and dad
supposed
gave me a
to
hug and a
do.
kiss.
That's like
I got my
somebody
ass.
saying,
Hey, good job, son.
pay your
See
bills
you
in your
tomorrow.
house.
Would it have
supposed
been
to do
judged
that.
any different if it was a Caucasian kid going that did all that?
No, it would have been expected.
Yeah.
So that's what's fucking the web
I
right
think
now.
to outdo this, you gotta pull off a Coming to America joint. Like you
I don't
gotta
think
have
nobody
a
gonna be able to
whole-
outdo it because people gonna be trying too hard.
That's like I got 2 alligators on a
gonna
leash. I got
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
can see it.
He's gonna have to come
I
in
can
and ride
see
the
it.
tiger.
You know what?
Get on the elevator.
Get on the elephant.
On the elevator.
Right.
come back home in a copter.
Yep. Say I was in Africa. I gotta go to my prom now. Sorry, bro. Get Noah's Ark and come down to the prom. Yeah, I got 2 area animals.
I think people been doing like helicopters, but you gotta go even over the top now.
I ain't even want to go to my prom. I was worried about one thing.
Right, but how much do you remember from prom?
Nothing.
Exactly.
I got best dressed at prom,
think...
and I was worried about after prom.
People gonna remember him.
They are.
Oh,
but I just don't think
we live in a.
Hold up.
He a legend.
So this been
I got a
done
story
for
to tell.
Graduation or the prom?
I got a story to tell. About prom.
Tell the story. Tori tells the story.
So, prom night. It was raining really, really hard. We were coming back. I had like this thick little South Philly girl. I ain't gonna say her name. I ain't gonna say no names. So look, right? She never disclosed some information to me that was vital to the night of the prom. So danced, went to a party, came back. We in the 08 Cadillac, CTS or whatever it was.
On that red light, that's what it sounded like.
So look, right? We in the front seat. She hopping on me, whatever, tearing off ties and dresses and all that. Then wait, she says, "Hold on, wait a minute." I'm like, "Fuck do you mean? Wait a minute? There's no wait a minute in this situation. You already got me this." She said, "I can't do this." I said, "Bitch, what you mean you can't do this?" She said, "I'm on my period." I said, "Wait, you let me lift your dress up. You left me almost take your panties to the side. I'm cuffing both cheeks. I'm getting aroused, and you tell me it's a no-go." Yeah, I dropped her off when we almost crashed that night, too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
But you wouldn't have took her had you known, or what was
she was going, no, but it was just like, no, it was just like, you could have told me, you could have said, "Tori, listen, I'm letting you know from Jump Street tonight gonna be this," but it was just like, you ain't say none of that.
You should have played on them emotions and got your slabs up.
I ain't gonna listen. I was so heated. The first thing in my head was just take her home. Like, listen, when she got on she tried to stay in the car and everything. "I think I forgot my check." I said, "Yo, get out, get out."
So do you take a girl to prom that you haven't smashed yet? Because I mean that wasn't my. No. Smash. It was prom. I finally got to get this pussy. No.
Crazy thing about it, she didn't even go to my school. She was somebody my cousin.
And then that's awkward because then all the girls like, why you?
Was it your prom or hers?
Listen, wait, and then I had a girl. But this wasn't my girl. I took her to my prom. I had a girl within my high school, but then I took another girl.
So who she went with?
First of all, nobody
she
really
took
got a
me
girl
on
in
her
high school
when prom came back around 2 years later. She took me on her prom.
Oh, she was younger.
She was 1 year. Yeah, she was 1 grade under me. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Prom ain't that fun. Moral of the story.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth the $25,000.
Prom was never fun.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like a Sweet 16 type of.
It's like your commemorative
Prom
thing.
is meant to go.
Graduation ain't fun.
It's supposed to be memorable.
Proms are meant for.
Shout out to him and his family. That's me.
Oh no, I ain't got no prom memories.
Proms are only meant for crazy sexual pleasures and car accident crashes.
And going to IHOP.
Damn it.
Yeah.
So is this like a cultural thing, send-offs? Because from the suburbs, I don't think it was that big of a...
Nah, the suburbs, y'all all ride together.
Right.
Maybe in your mom's station.
Y'all might meet up at the same spot, all take pictures together,
like
all that.
I
Right.
was just about to say
That's that coming from the bottom, nigga. Now we made it type swag.
I don't know how we made it if we the only two that's shit.
Okay.
But I went to high school in the suburbs.
Sense, then,
it wasn't no
if
send-off.
it's something that gives
This
you
prom, they already
cultural...
Yeah, they called the cops.
Capital.
They called the cops when I had a send off in my suburban
What
high
school
school.
was that? Like, what school?
Yeah,
was
what
you
school
going
did he go to?
Like,
Went to Gratz.
Oh.
Went to Gratz. Young
and he
boy
went
from
to
the
public
block.
school. Yeah. That's,
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to his family.
I hope you're going to a good college.
Yeah.
No doubt, man. I can't be mad at it.
His ass better go to Dubai in real life, though. I tell you that.
Right.
Bringing Dubai to Philly. Like, they the only place with cameras. You kidding me? Move to the next topic, man. Dubai.
All right, man. So, matter of fact, I should have talked about this first, but we're going to jump back into the NBA in a sense. We're going to talk about good players retiring early or retiring before they should have.
Because of, like, injury? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Injury, or it's just like, I'm going to say, bad management. Because some people did get fucked over.
I definitely want to say shout out to Chris Bosh, man. That's crazy. He had to retire early.
He
got to think about his health first. But my thing with Chris Bosh is I think he had a complete career very early, but he just didn't get to finish out.
Does anybody know how old he was?
He gotta
Chris
be
Bosh.
mid-30s, early 30s. He around Bron in them age.
What's the normal retirement?
Probably like
age for the-
34.
About 30.
He's 33, so
about 37,
if
38.
you're a great player, you can stay around in the league. If you're great,
About
he's a
40.
great player.
Like
He would have been in
40.
the league to Brown. He was like close
Yeah.
to 40.
Oh, okay.
Chris
38,
Paul's
40.
32, LeBron 32.
Yeah, he born 84. He had some years left. That's crazy, man. But I think he a Hall of Famer. From his
Well,
career,
man.
from his career, what he put up already, I think he's a Hall of Famer.
We got 2 rings.
What makes you Hall of Fame worthy, though?
Rings, right?
If you don't
2
have a
rings.
ring, what makes you Hall of Fame worthy if you don't have a ring? That's the question.
I think a complete all-around game, consistency, all your years, like a consistent, like improvement. Gotta have improvement.
Does accolades count in that?
Yes, you have to be,
MVP,
you have to be a
All-Star.
winner. You have to
Would
be a
you
winner.
count Chris Bosh as a Hall of Famer if he didn't get 2 rings? No.
It,
I don't know.
No.
but
AI
it's all
don't got a
depending
ring,
on-
but we
it's
count
all
him as a Hall of
depending on
Famer,
where
right?
his career would have went.
AI,
That's way
AI
different.
and Chris
That's different.
Bosh, you cannot
Because
compare.
Chris
AI
Bosh
is
at
the first
Toronto,
ballot Hall of
Chris
Famer.
Bosh at Toronto was putting up numbers.
Yeah, but who was checking for Drake back then? Who was in Toronto playing the 6?
Hey,
No.
listen,
They was trash.
listen.
He was,
He was
balling.
good on a
He
trash
was
team.
he's liable to give you
They
50.
was going to the playoffs.
Yeah, he was balling. They
He
would
was
have built
Kevin
the team
Love.
around
He
him.
was Kevin Love.
Right.
But they couldn't build a team around him because
But he stepped up more than Kevin Love did. Well, Kevin Love stepped up Game 7 last year. Let's not forget that.
Chris Bosh was the head of all memes. Soft, feminine player. I'm not trying to.
They wasn't saying that until he got to Miami, though.
Yeah, he went down there.
He tried to change his
expose
game.
him. Yeah,
He tried to change his game due to LeBron, like playing with LeBron and them. Like,
yeah, South Beach and let his little.
I was
flamingo
mad at
on
him
the
for
spot.
that.
LeBron
I was mad
gameplay
at
was
him.
too aggressive for Bosh, man. I said LeBosh.
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 Might as well be LeBron.
Shout out to LeBron.
Players that retire.
LeBron got him that bread.
Penny Hardaway, Penny Hardaway,
Oh,
Grant
man,
Hill.
Penny.
Brandon
Retired
Roy.
too early. Brandon Roy.
Brandon Roy.
Was heavy.
That's a sad story right there, man.
Oh, I heard that whole Brandon Roy story. He never got shot either. He never came out that way, but I heard it was accidental. Like it wasn't like it was a person named Brandon Roy, but not him that got shot.
I never heard one give him a shot.
No, you know he allegedly it was a story that he got shot in the leg near his line. I was like,
Question: Did these players had no choice to leave, or it was optional?
Injury.
Oh,
Injury.
okay. All injuries, okay.
After a while, it become about your health. Like Chris Bosh, they talking about blood clots. If it happened again, you might die. Like I'm
Yeah,
done.
Brandon Roy had knee issues. Greg
I ain't
Oden
even gotta
could have
think
been
about
great.
that.
Who knows?
Yeah, Greg Oden.
And Embiid almost made that list, but he back now.
Yeah,
Ben Simmons still on the list right now. But nah.
that's a Philly curse. I ain't going. That's just players not wanting to play in Philly to me, man.
The greatest player to retire early is Penny, though, hands down. To me. Penny Hardaway.
Think so?
Mac kind of went out with back injuries too.
Oh, yeah,
T-Mac
T-Mac
got the
too.
ball.
T-Mac went out with
T-Mac
back
a
injuries.
Hall of Famer though too though, so I gotta
Yeah, he's
put T-Mac. T-Mac number 1. Dennis. Matter of fact, hold on, let me take this all back. I'm gonna go Grant Hill, T-Mac, Penny, in that order. Because Grant Hill was bull when he came out.
Grant Hill was
Hill was
definitely
great.
bull. He was like getting ready to go up against Jordan. He was trying.
What
to
about
build a
Jalen
team.
Rose?
Jalen Rose.
Jalen Rose never
career.
retired. Let's not
Yeah.
leave that out. He said he had never gonna put in his retirement papers.
Ooh, Baron Davis.
Ooh.
Was he any good when he got done?
Weight issues.
Weight issues.
Y'all see what Steve Francis look like now?
Oh man.
Steve Francis was a savage with his team. But if I showed you what Steve Francis look like now,
He's like,
Steve
He
Francis,
look like
like he
something that
never got
crawled-
a check.
he look like something that crawled out of a hole. What
like
type of
your,
look like? Look at him.
your junkie.
Look at him. Look at Steve Francis now.
Hey yo, chill. He look bad.
That's just sad.
Yo, the dog from Men in Black. Yo, chill. You baggy for that shit.
Nah, he look like one of them roaches.
He went from this to this.
Yikes.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
That's crazy.
He was the man when he was in the league.
That's a lot of cocaine.
Oh, wait. What about Stephon Marbury?
He's
still
doing well.
balling.
He's doing
He
well.
got a statue in China.
He's a legend
still-
in China.
What?
He's a legend.
Yeah, he ain't go out there and do
And
no
it's
He's the
He's doing
definition
numbers.
of black and needs, you heard?
What about George McGinnis?
Nah, he wasn't like a top guy. Who else though? A couple of players went out with
This boy
injuries.
This boy Steve Francis looked like
Trash.
Jay Walker.
Like a
I mean, not
sword
Jay.
scale.
I said Jay Walker.
God damn.
Jay-
man, that's not
Jay
real.
Williams.
He's not smoking.
Jay Williams.
Jay
yeah, that was a
Williams from
sad
Chicago.
incident.
Jay Williams from Duke.
That's what done it to him.
Y'all still going in there, Steve Francis. Y'all
Steve
out of
Francis
pocket.
edited on her smoking that dope. Damn it, man.
Praise up for Steve Francis, man. I watched that man while I was growing up. Man. I
Fuck
want him
the
to get
bullshit.
better.
He made his own decisions. Ain't nobody telling him to smoke crack, Sam. He need to holler at Lean on me.
Good people who can't get off drugs, man.
There's a lot of good people.
Mm.
What about
DMX is
what
definitely-
about Steve Nash?
Steve Nash?
Nash,
Steve
no.
Nash, I think he had a complete
He ran his
career.
course.
Yeah.
He has no place as a point guard.
That go to my theory about the I have a theory about black quarterbacks not winning the Super Bowl and white point guards not winning championships.
Well,
The
black
theory.
quarterbacks don't win Super Bowls because they don't put teams around black quarterbacks. Carson Wentz is trying to get all the help in the world. They never gave McNabb.
They've put teams around black
No,
quarterbacks.
No.
Does
Name
that-
one.
why
Name
Does
one.
Russell Wilson count as black?
You answer.
He don't. I do, but he don't.
But his skin tone, his pigment says
As
right.
his team,
He
Dark.
slipped through the cracks.
ask his team.
He slipped. The only other black quarterback other than him is Doug Williams.
Ask the real
The
ones.
starting
Ask
quarterback.
Marshawn Lynch and Richard Sherman that question.
No, ask Michael Vick.
All right, but let's switch to the NBA. White point guards who
Nobody
who
believes.
started.
Nobody believes in a white American basketball
Why?
player because they're trash. You mean why?
Tripping. You Larry Bird? Like you trying to act like
It's
No,
no-
Larry Bird like that.
It's
That's
no
one in a
good
million.
white
No,
player.
you tripping.
Name
There's
another
always a
white
good
player. Name one
Brendan
besides
Haywood.
Larry Bird.
Brendan Haywood.
Hey, you don't
Kevin
even know his
Love,
name. His name Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward, whatever his name is.
That's two.
What you mean? I'm talking about right now.
Okay, no, name the
They've
best
been
white
in the
name,
league
name
all the time.
one. You know how many black players are
Tripping.
great?
They tripping. They still
There's
out
only
there.
3 good white
It's
players
only
in the
3
league.
good white players in the
Okay,
league.
so name me one that won a point. That was the starting point guard that won a
None,
championship.
because they're
None.
not good enough, bro.
How many black quarterbacks won that was starting won a Super Bowl?
Let's look that up. I want to know that, but that
Only Doug Williams and then Russell Wilson, if you want to count him.
you
But
do gotta count.
I'm saying though, it's certain positions that's made for certain people.
Oh no,
No,
but
I
I'm
don't
saying the
think
whole
so. I
white
don't
guard.
think so.
It's no American
Why haven't a
born white
black
player.
quarterback got the Super Bowl? They've been there.
They put us in.
They've been there. Why they ain't get it?
They put us in a hole. That's why.
Why? You got McNabb one. You got
Cam went.
So what are you
Cam
saying?
won.
Why don't you answer your question? Why do you think so?
Why? I just said it. I just think it's certain positions that's made for certain people. Like they
we
not,
can't be
Like
quarterbacks.
society made it,
the way
or
we play the game. The way white people play the point guard position is the game is not meant for them. The way we play this quarterback
I
position,
feel like
the
we-
game is not meant for
I
us to
feel like
play
we
quarterback.
made the quarterback position better than what it was.
Right.
We made it better to look at. It don't get the job done.
Why not?
It
We
don't.
just fast.
I don't know. It just.
I
Don't.
just feel like we fast.
I wish I had the answer to
think,
that
I
one.
think Cam Newton. He has
We running
great
backs more
arm,
than anything,
great
bro.
accuracy. He has everything.
We good running backs.
Like,
we
it's
good
like-
tight
we-
ends.
it's
We
like
good-
us,
No,
that's
I
what
feel like
love.
Cam Newton has everything a great quarterback is Cam Newton. It just I don't know why he don't win.
Is it
He,
the
I mean,
run-
he has
is it-
nothing around him. He has no receivers. He has no. He don't really have a goal. He is the offense.
They had a team that could have did it though. That was liable to do it.
But that's not a black thing. That's not a black or white thing.
I'm just saying. Look at the.
I'm just waiting for
the
you to tell me
statistics.
an American-born white basketball player besides Larry Bird who's great.
Steve Nash.
He's not from America, bro. He's from Canada.
Yo,
Don't
white,
matter,
white
man. He's
It
chocolate.
does matter.
He's white. Jason Williams got a. Jason
chocolate.
Williams is a
White
point guard that
chocolate.
got a ring.
And
White
he's not-
chocolate. White chocolate.
That
Only
what?
point guard that got a ring. Only white point guard. that
He was
from
with
Miami.
Sacramento. Sacramento. White
No,
chocolate.
No,
played-
Miami. He was starting.
He barely
wasn't.
played.
D Wade
wasn't
was
he?
starting.
Eddie House was
He was
playing
point
back then.
guard.
D Wade
D
was
Wade
point
wasn't
guard.
point guard. Look that up.
Well, just-
Look up the starting lineup from the 06 Miami Heat team. I remember the
He
year and all
started
that.
certain games, but not
He
in
was the
finals.
starting point guard, bro.
No, he
Gary
wasn't.
Payton was playing.
Thank
He
you.
wasn't. He was at the end of his career. He was coming.
So
off
was
the bench.
Jason
He was
Williams.
coming behind him.
So was Jason Williams.
Eddie House
He was starting
playing.
that.
First of all, Gary Payton was starting, player. Humble yourself.
No.
Yes.
Yes, he was. It says Gary Payton, Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning.
First of all,
Well,
listen
that
to
added to my
Wade.
theory then. I don't care. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't no white guy was the starting point guard and get a ring.
But he didn't lead that team to nothing. The point guard leads the team, bro.
He had a team at one point.
Listen
didn't
to
get a
his
ring.
team. This was the last stop before they checked out. They had Antoine Walker, Shaq,
Excuse me.
Gary Payton. You know how old Gary Payton is?
Shaq was old too.
And he was still dominant, but not Gary Payton.
No, this was Shaq on his last leg.
Yeah, exactly. Bottom line, you can't name me a white player right now other than Gordon Hayward. That's great.
Ricky Rubio.
Slow. He's not
Trash.
American born, bro. He's
Why
Spanish.
you gotta be American
He
born?
That's what I'm talking about.
He corny. He was overhyped. He was overhyped.
Talking about great.
He was
ain't
overhyped.
great.
So that if that's the case, then Russell Wilson definitely don't count because he's not American born, right?
Where he born in?
I don't know. He's not American. He don't claim black. I don't know.
How do you mean he doesn't clean that?
He never said
He never said that. We just don't relate to him because he's not urban.
All right, that's
All
right.
right, then. So say that. Then.
That's
He
what
dating
happened.
Sierra, so I
Right,
I
you
think
doing
there's
something.
something there.
Sierra went from 50 to Future to Bow Wow to Russell Wilson.
yeah, I think it's something there.
And
He's
Russell
being
Wilson was born in
used.
Cincinnati, Ohio. How ironic. Because that's where Bow Wow from. I'm going to get on Bow Wow a little later. Pause.
That's a rap for Bow Wow.
No, it's not. He's a legend.
No, all right. His childhood days, he's a legend. Old hit, adult-wise days, he's not a legend, my guy.
No,
He's
he's
not.
not. Bow Wow.
What is he a legend on? Please.
I'm about to tell you right now.
Please.
Growing up.
Growing up hip hop.
Listen,
man.
the Harlem Shake, Sierra, roll bounce, what?
Lottery ticket.
Like,
Lottery.
Like Mike.
Like Mike is his
Mr. 106
legacy.
in Park.
That's his
Like Mike
legacy
was
right
played
there.
at
Yeah, it
every
was.
family
Like Mike
reunion.
is his legacy. I don't know. That boy just got.
I don't know about.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
might be right about. I don't know. Young Bow Wow got more credit than older Bow Wow.
Mhm.
Bow Wow and Ray J is legends, man. That's flat out. They legends.
And Ray J?
Yes.
Yes, Ray J is
Yes.
legend.
I need to play the interview that break down how Ray J is a legend.
If it wasn't, if it wasn't,
no,
No.
But that was planned, by the way. That was staged, and he had that whole.
So how's Ray J a legend?
Because he just
Ray J
wanted those
definitely.
rules.
Hold up, Ray
He's
J got the
legend.
Kardashians popping.
Yeah.
One.
So that's what I was saying. He
Ray
put them
J
on.
got the Breakfast Club popping. Two. That thing with him and Fab is when everybody started listening to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
I would have never listened to no Breakfast Club before
But that's
then.
him putting other people on. What's he done for himself?
Man, I really want y'all to listen
If
to
you
this.
put other people
Can
on,
I
you legend.
just play all the top greatest facts about Ray J?
I
Said
can't wait to
said by
hear
somebody.
this. I
Can I
can't wait
please
to
play
hear
it?
this.
Can I just play it and y'all can
Please,
just listen?
please.
Can I play this? I'm gonna play this. So this is. Let me mute this first for the ass came on. This is.
I can't wait to hear
listen,
this.
This is Vince Staples, West Coast rapper, Real Thorough, and Tyler the Creator on Hot 97 talking to Rosenberg about Ray J. Just listen. And it's all facts.
I don't know if you ever said this.
You heard that?
Ray J will never lose. Ray J is the man. Ray J is probably top 5 hip hop West Coast of all time. But why? Why do you feel this way? Does Ray J not have hits? Ray J
Listen.
was the first blood on record that was certified. You see the K Slay interview? Oh, what did he say? So without Ray J, there is no game. This interview, first Ray J album, keep that out. I was just a youngster hanging on the night block. Okay.
Keep going.
So it's more facts. But more facts. Why? What do you mean you'll never take it out? He always. You like Kanye West music, don't you? Of course I do. You like Moesha, don't you? Of course. You like VH1, don't you? VH1 is a great channel. Ray J has had a hand in everything that's occurred in black culture.
No, don't shout it out. Listen.
Yeah, scorching. But remember when he did that shit to Ray J? Oh my God, you say he never recovered from that. You think he did? You're saying that Ray J's power is fucking crazy. You're saying Ray J's power is so strong that he could damage even the best rappers. Before the last time I seen
Come on, Fab.
Yes, you know what you're talking about.
Jersey, right? Being the man, I was fabulous. My bad. And then the next time I seen him, he was dressed like Marty McFly.
Humbled him real quick.
Change Fab overnight. I'm gonna have big homies who like homies. Right there. This is crazy.
Right, because that's what he said.
Yo. Who's this guy to this dude, yo?
Vince Staples, that guy.
Oh, who?
Vince Staples. Don't hold him. Don't hold him.
Who?
He a rapper from the West Coast.
Everything that we love is the
Ain't that the boy that was dissing like Wu-Tang or something, saying Wu-Tang wasn't really nothing or something? Like, I ain't respecting his opinion right now.
Bottom line, he just gave y'all all facts about my man.
That's a theory.
No theory. He gave you all
He got
facts.
every
He
theory.
gave you all facts. You like Moesha? All right then. You like VH1? Did you know what VH1 was for Ray J? Okay then.
My man said without Ray J there'd be no game.
Why? Because he was set tripping for the Bloods. So he came out.
I'm not buying what he's selling. Man.
Oh wait a minute.
Like Suge Knight ain't never exist. Like what are you talking about?
Ray J got views, man.
That young boy need to do some studying.
One
man.
wish.
Let's get on
One
him.
wish. That's
One
it,
wish.
though.
I'm on Ray J.
Sexy
Get on Vince Staples. What's his problem?
One wish got 47 million views.
That's it.
Sexy Ken, I got 17 million.
That's it.
I hit it first. The banger. The banger. 13 million. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? Girl, you what I need?
Listen, man, you keep trying to give Moesha brother some credit. Like, that's all I know. Moesha brother.
Wait a minute.
Straight from the east
Moesha
side,
brother.
and that's how I ride.
Moesha brother, man.
Don't matter. She more
I got
relevant-
mad
he
respect
more
for the
relevant
man,
than her.
but I ain't buying what he just tried to
Yeah.
sell us, bro. Like,
Don't matter.
he
I'm
look
buying
just
it.
like Marty McFly now.
I endorse this message. I endorse this message.
Where y'all find this guy?
Ray J's a legend. I endorse this message. What you talking about?
Ray J definitely got some type of aura that he blow people up for some reason, but I don't give him that much credit. I can't. Like,
He said, I'm gonna get the homies who like homies to break that nigga. Fuck you mean? You can't.
That's heavy.
That's heavy.
That's heavy.
What you mean? It wasn't no memes made about that. They put some respect on Ray J name. What you talking about? Don't disrespect Ray J because you don't know Ray J. You don't know him.
I don't want to know Ray J, man.
Is that thorough though?
Huh?
To threaten a nigga that other niggas gonna rape you? Is that thorough? Like, nigga, I can't. So wait,
It's not about being proud.
Yo,
That's not what I'm talking about.
that means you supporting other niggas fucking other niggas. Like, that's what you doing. So
So
you
people who like doing that.
LGBTQA ally right here. You heard?
An ally.
my nigga
I'm an
going
ally.
my nigga going fuck you.
Yeah, get him.
That is highly
He didn't say he was into it.
What?
That's what it is. Listen,
That's
what you
highly
say, cuz?
disrespectful.
And that's all he was trying to do, give him the utmost disrespect. Did he get checked on it? Nope.
But my thing is, you hang around these
Then
niggas.
tell him,
So
man,
what they do to
he's
you
gonna
then?
get his man
That's the
to rape
question.
you. It's highly disrespectful.
What you had? What you had?
hard.
My question is, what
I'm
you had to do to
looking
get
at the
initiated?
homies who
That's my
like
question.
homies to rape that nigga.
You had to get initiated. That's all I had. That's all I'm
Right, how
saying.
you know they booty bandits?
Because they was in the Bing.
They told you a bunch of stories. That's what you telling me.
You had to catch one to be with them, right?
Or are you one of them stories? That's the question.
Bottom line
He
is,
be in Hollywood.
if Ray J was in the NBA, he'd be like the D Wade of the NBA. You heard me?
Yeah, that's
One
cool
of
too.
those, like, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to know how you know. That's my biggest question.
Man,
How
don't matter how.
do
That
you
means in the
know?
room. I'm riding for Ray J, man.
Why with the Bible?
Oh no, Bow Wow was just on growing up hip hop, and he just glowed the fuck up.
But you know what's crazy?
He talking about go get the guns. His boy talking about go get the Mossberg because it's beef in these Atlanta streets. So Bow Wow, he introduced himself to the show as, my name is Little Bow Wow,
Yep.
a.k.a. Bow Wow,
Okay.
a.k.a. Shad Moss.
Okay.
AKA roll bounce.
And everybody's supposed to know who he is, you know what I'm saying? So Bow
Everybody
Wow.
know about it.
AKA Mr. Harlem Shake.
So I think Bow Wow one of them people that if he didn't have like a social media, you just saw him on camera when his go times like camera action, you would probably still have respect for him, right? Right or wrong?
Nizzo.
Why not?
I respect Romeo
What has he
more than
done?
Bow
What has he
Wow.
done on camera, like lights, camera, action that you make you disrespect?
Bunch of
That
fuck
makes you not
shit.
like him. What
You just think he tough.
on camera though?
Oh, 5'6", Bow Wow will smack the shit.
We
out
talking
of you.
about like social media and all that type stuff. We talking about his personal stuff, his personal
He's just a
life.
cornball. He's just a cornball.
So if we didn't know his personal life, would we
yeah,
respect
made a
him?
change. Yeah,
So
I'm riding for Romeo though.
do you
Yeah, that's
think?
what
Do
I said.
you,
Do people respect Romeo?
People
I
respect
think
Romeo 'cause he
Yeah,
fall back.
Yeah.
And he took Bow Wow girl.
Right.
Okay, I'll at you, Angela.
so do you
Skirt.
do you think a rapper's or anybody's personal life should have a huge effect on their career?
Yes,
Yeah.
his music is creative expression and it's art. So you gotta be thorough.
Wait. Young Thug.
Yes.
Young Thug.
What
Wait.
about Young Thug?
As much feminine stuff as he do,
Who defines femininity?
Which-
How you dress? No.
But if you call somebody your hubby though, that's not feminine.
That's just what he doing. You know why he doing this? So he could be sitting around here talking about it.
Question. Yeah, that too. But question. The question is, would you ever call somebody your hubby?
No, I'm not. No, I wouldn't. That doesn't mean that I
So
don't.
should that have an effect on his music?
But I think you can consume something and not necessarily buy into
Right.
it.
He's just
I think-
controversial.
But y'all just said it should go
shouldn't.
more to their
But I think it
Their
plays an
personal life,
effect.
though.
So there are people who don't listen to Young Thug because of what you
Because I
said.
guarantee that mad people think that Young Thug is a
Right.
homosexual.
Right.
I
So
think
it
And he
has an
probably
effect.
gained.
But do they still listen to him?
Yes, and is he engaged to be married with a fine ass girl who he love to fucking
I
death?
believe
Yes.
he's a product of his environment.
Yes.
He's from
He's
Atlanta.
from Atlanta. What you expect?
I can't
Okay.
expect
Atlanta
that.
got the homies that like homies that tell the homies that they like homies and they fuck the homies
heavy.
together. That's what they
He's
do.
from Atlanta. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
so Ray J,
surprise.
so now, hold another credit to Ray J. He's a fucking fortune teller because he already knows gonna be niggas out here that's into that. Hashtag Young Thug and his crew.
Is Young Thug the product of Atlanta thugs? That's what all Atlanta thugs.
No,
like?
we're not gonna say all. We're not gonna say all.
Or
Because Jeezy came from
majority.
Atlanta.
That's the trend. Is that the trend? in
Not the
Atlanta?
trend.
Maybe a current. Thing.
I believe
'Cause
so.
I think, yeah.
I think 21 Savage looks
The younger
nothing
one.
like Young Thug.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Young
Different-
Thug, girl. Nobody ever tried to pull Young Thug card.
Different sets.
But we live in a world now. People is fast paced. No
But
one knows
listen,
what's real.
the
One knows
overall
fake.
question is, will their personal life ever affect their music?
Yes, it does. It does.
So
I
my
think
thing is,
so.
the fact does he wear a dress, will you stop listening to his music?
No, but Young Thug hasn't been doing those antics since he's been engaged. Think about his music has changed.
All right, so
and
it's
what
cool
he's
for him
talking
and his
about
girl to
has
wear the
changed.
same exact size and dress, and you still gonna listen to him?
Yes.
No, let's be real, because this is
'cause
it.
you don't know if your favorite rapper that's you think is so street is a homosexual or not. The real question is, are you a homophobe?
Mm.
And why do you care what that where that man sticks his penis into? Pause.
So if that's
Do
the
you
case,
care?
if that's the case, we don't need to know about his personal life then.
No, but
That's
it's
what I'm
music.
getting to.
Music is expression though. So what you gonna rap about a bunch of shit you don't do?
So if
Nah,
he's
yeah, you right.
if he's talking about my hubby and this and he's marrying a girl, he's rapping about stuff he don't do.
But I feel like people still support Frank Ocean even though
Yep.
he came out. They for a second they were against
All
it,
the
but-
gay people get supporters. Like that's not you can't knock that. That's what it is.
And
I feel
Frank
like people
Ocean
using that. I feel like people
at the
using
end
that
to
to
listen to
get
Forrest Gump.
supporters. People using the gay thing to get supporters. Nicki Minaj said she was gay when she came out.
Mhm.
Ain't she with a girl yet?
She turned all the
And Young
girls.
M.A.
Yo,
did the opposite.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I really don't
Young
like
M.A.
the
did
fact
the
she turned
opposite.
all girls out.
Which
Nicki Minaj. I
my
feel
girl
like she
put me
turned all
on
girls
that.
out.
Young M.A. was rapping like she used to like dudes. Like she was, and now she switched the whole script. 'Cause that she's more attractive to the lesbian community than the straight male
Yeah.
community. She switched the
Yeah.
whole script.
Right.
Young M.A. was rapping like when Nicki Minaj came out. You know, rapping shit that she fucking niggas. That's how she came out first. Now she switched up. Now is she make me weak when she deep though. How?
Women buy your stuff more than men. Women
Exactly.
support
Women support music more than men. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
Women,
they just don't talk about it.
are support.
Yes, a
Women
support.
are natural
supporters and caregivers.
So they're going to support you more than men.
Yep.
There's dudes I know. I'm like, yo, who your favorite rapper? They say Meek Mill. I'm like, yo, how many years Jones you bought? I ain't bought none. I downloaded.
But we live in a streaming world, though. I haven't
Right.
bought an album, but I paid my Apple subscription and that go in they
don't
pocket.
even
Every time I
got
listen to a
that.
song, they get
Yeah.
paid, though.
They don't even got that. They downloaded that
Right.
joint for their
They
fans
text
and
my
stuff like.
phone.
That's not support. That's not your favorite rapper.
Right.
I'm
Nah,
sorry. That's not
right.
supporting.
Right.
You're right. Your favorite rapper gonna be gone because you don't support him.
Right.
Question: who personal life really affected music though? I really want to hear rappers.
Jay-Z, because his personal life so solidified and so thorough that people just respect it off the rip. 50 Cent, he made a movie about it. Eminem, he made a movie about it. Let's keep going. Meek, because he put everything on the ground.
We talking about these stories though.
They stories. They all got stories. Eminem don't got a story.
We talking their personal life, like what they got going on right now.
Yes,
at the
Meek. What are
time.
you talking about? Meek. Everything that Meek does in his life is on the net and it's big news.
I think Meek is falling to that lane too. If you didn't know about his personal life, we respect him a lot more.
I don't think it's about respect because you gotta.
It would be
respect
less
something
than not
that's
like him about. That's what I can say.
But-
It would be less that people can say, I don't like him because of this. I don't like him because of that.
But
Like,
why
But that's
don't
just
people
hate,
like
though,
him?
man.
Why- I
Philly
think
is a
people don't
hateful
like-
place,
Why
bro.
don't
it's
you
more
like
than
Meek?
just Philly
Why don't you
right
like
now.
Meek
Why
though?
don't you like
do you
Meek?
not like his music? Do you not like
Most
him as an
people that
individual?
don't like him, I bet they don't like him because of some social media stuff.
Oh, that's not me,
his
though.
music.
No, see, I'm the opposite.
Right, but
I
as you know,
respect
there's
the
people out
grind,
here
but I don't-
that's like I don't
Meek
like him
Mill.
because
I
of
like
that.
his music is something that I enjoy, but I
don't
gotta
know him
take
as personally,
snippets. I don't know him as a person.
Personally, I don't know him, but his music is cool.
But we live in a social media age. Everybody think they know me because they from North or they cousin, mom, baby, dad.
Well, you
used to mess with old
Some of them
belly.
be
Like,
mad 'cause he
come
ain't
on, man.
got
Don't nobody know that nigga except the niggas that he with. Let's keep it a bean. Everybody want to talk all this. Oh, Mika. You don't know that, man. You don't know
You
that,
can
man.
use social media without people knowing too much.
But social media
That
don't
is
mean
true.
that's you,
That
though.
is true.
Social media just a moment.
True.
The moments don't define you. You can't knock me. You can't knock me. I just can't listen to too much of Meek music. That's all I'm saying. I don't know that man as a person.
Oh my goodness. Oh god.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I really just think, man, some people personality win them over, like Khaled. Khaled personality
Kyle's a
wins them
fucking
over.
cornball. Fuck
In
his
your
personality.
opinion.
Wait.
In your opinion.
Wait,
But his
wait.
personality got
I'm
him
blessed
mad.
up. I prayed this
His
morning.
He's
personality
not saying
got
nothing intricate. He's not
it's
dropping
keeping
no
him-
jewels.
I woke
it's keeping
up.
him relevant.
I
You
woke
need
up.
water. Water is healthy. No shit, Charlotte.
As simple as it
What are you
is.
talking about?
That nigga right.
That nigga sound like a fucking
Cocoa butter.
Man, that nigga sound like an informational ad. Glass
Yo.
and see-through. No shit, Khaled.
Khaled stayed relevant by just being himself, man. Basically
I
selling
can't be
himself.
mad at Khaled because he's a promoter, man. That's how he got on.
That's what I'm saying.
That nigga in the same boat as me as nigga that hosts the
Some
Vanity
people
Grand
gain,
projects on the radio.
from putting their personality out there.
Yeah,
Some
right.
people don't.
Right. I think
Some
it's like
people
how
definitely need to
problematic you are.
fall back. Like,
That's a good point,
Yeah,
though.
because he's not
He's not problematic, so that's why he-
you're supporting.
And that's why he seemed corny. to me.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Khaled. You might try that shit.
Him and his son are the cutest thing ever, though.
aside.
Niggas know son's name. Fuck out of here.
He's about to executive produce this
But you know
grateful album, man.
But you know what it also is that the rappers that we listen to and that we grew up to are getting older now. We getting older. So it's different. Because young boys now, you know who more famous than the rappers? These YouTube bloggers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They want to aspire to
That's
do that.
because it's quick.
But back when we was coming up, what was all about? The DVDs, who was rapping. The beef
Right.
was who gonna come out of Philly first. You know what I'm saying? Who hot? Is 50 hot? Who listen to the lock still? Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it.
And back
Game.
in those time, it was about the DJ.
Yeah, back in those
Yeah.
times, niggas was getting bodied over
You
raps.
had to really make a DJ's list to
Yeah.
get on a song.
But
Like
niggas
you would
was-
send it to a DJ,
Right.
a headshot. I used to rap. I sent my song to hit Young Bob so many times. He never put that joint on. I'm like, damn. Like, I just kept doing my thing. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you had to be nice enough. Like,
Right.
it wasn't just any. Oh, I got some money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put you on.
It
Like,
wasn't easy to promote. It's easy
Exactly.
to promote now because we if you got a smartphone, you can promote yourself. But back then, raps, if you said some fly shit in the rap, niggas was at your door. I don't know, I can't speak from the Philly perspective, but in Chester, niggas was rapping about shit that went down and what they was gonna do.
if Instagram and all that was out back then, like when all the beef was
Niggas
going
probably
on.
wouldn't be here.
When all the beef was going on, you think that this records would have been dropping on Instagram videos instead of DVDs and
Yeah.
stuff?
There wouldn't have been no DVDs. Niggas would have been like, oh, you on live talking reckless?
Right.
I got some bars for you. Yeah.
That would have been lit.
Cause I ain't gonna front. When that rapping shit and that DVD rap and that beef rap was out, it was a dangerous time to be in my nigga. I don't keep it a bean with you, cause niggas was out here gritty. Niggas like, oh, you was in the video. That mean you support what he's saying. All right, we right at you. But nowadays, it's living in social media. Just somebody sitting in a basement that got a million subscribers.
I say
Now
my
they on
man,
TV. Academics.
My man got put in a wheelchair out Chester. That shit definitely do get real, and he's still alive. That shit real. That shit
Man,
definitely
rap was much more direct back in the early 2000s. Now it's just like you can say what you want, filter behind me. Like, bro, I was just talking shit. I ain't even on that type stuff. Like, you never gonna bump into people. We live in a small world, but social media make it a whole lot smaller.
Right.
Cool. You know what I was missing last time on the last episode? A female's perspective on a lot of shit that we were talking about. A lot of shit. So what are you finna bring to the table today?
I'm just here listening, giving
So-
my 2 cents.
How do you feel about, I was saying, I know we talked about this, so Mr. Kyle's.
Get him!
Get me.
No. He not involved, but it's okay. He don't have to be involved in this conversation. Okay, we already talked about it, but since she's here now, it's a good thing to do. So let's talk about this.
Tragedy.
Are you okay with your boyfriend having a girl best friend, or just let's talk in general? Are you okay with your significant other having the opposite sex as their best friend? Are you cool with that? Yeah, real touchy topic. Real touchy.
I feel like
Get him.
I think it's all about how like trust has to do a big part of it. And I feel like as you grow in a relationship, that person is supposed to become your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
But if there was somebody prior who you trust them and they trust you, I think it could work. So it's one of those things where I think as you grow in the relationship, you're gonna want that person to be your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain things you're gonna want them to come to you with before going to somebody else. It's
wait, listen.
it's touchy.
So hold on, real quick. From what I'm hearing so far from what I'm hearing, it's a time limit on that friend.
Yeah, I think not necessarily like that can't be. Yeah.
Right, like after a while, that motherfucker gotta go where they going. Like,
yes, he has expiration date. He has to have expiration date.
Speak on the side.
So wait,
That must the rap about.
how do you feel about it? So let's just say you're in a relationship. How would you feel about your significant other? Mind you, they had a relationship, not a relationship, but they had something prior to when you came into play.
Right.
Now you're here, but she's been here for like 4 or 5 years before you. How would you feel about that? Do she stick around? Do she have to, like, is it an ultimatum at some point? Just like you said, it's
ever going to be like
me
or her, but I think it's just less. It has to be lessened. So it's like
so
2 o'clock in the morning. Can she be like,
yeah?
No,
what does
boundaries.
What's the boundaries? Name me some of the things that's crossing them boundaries.
Y'all niggas know.
But I think it's like it's a respect thing. So it's like if you get in a relationship now, it shouldn't be no calls at 2 o'clock because that's disrespectful. I think there's things that just you respect it because you know.
I'm glad you said that though.
What if they do?
We
lunch?
might know, but some niggas may not know.
So they can do lunch.
Yeah,
they can do lunch.
That's between the hours.
Oh wait, so you cool? Wait, so you're cool? So you're cool?
You just moving the time frame for the dirt.
So you cool with your home? You cool with your boyfriend going out with another female?
To get lunch, yeah, because I go out on lunch dates all the time. With people I'm not interested in.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like me and my friends, like let's get lunch, but there's nothing there.
At the
So
end
are
of
they
the
people
day,
you work with or just
friends that I've met? I have guy friends that I go on lunch date. Like let's go grab lunch. Let's
How long have you known them?
Years.
Okay, so now when BF comes into play or a new guy comes into play that you really care for, you might think about building with.
Right.
What happens to your best friends?
I think it's a conversation.
Do they stick around?
Control or delete.
I think it's not just a conversation. It just has to be lessened, and it has to be everything has to be done with that person, your significant other, in mind now.
Wait, so is it okay for them to be at like their house?
What time?
By themselves?
I think like
I feel like any time of the day is not appropriate.
It's like
5 o'clock. Listen, 5 o'clock in the afternoon at like my best friend's house.
I think if it's you and another guy hanging out, why can't you and another girl do it? I think it's
This what you missing. If this was your friend that much, that means as you was getting to know your significant other, they knew about your friend.
Right.
So as a while, just like when your man get a girl, you see less of him.
Yeah.
When she gets a dude, that guy friend's going to see less of her because her time is diverted. That's
should.
No, should.
Yeah.
I don't know what females you referring to or what guys you referring to.
I'm just saying.
Like, that's how it should happen.
Two people who are friends hanging out by themselves should be okay. And I think it's just like a thing of the culture where it's like everybody has trust issues, so we make things perverted when it's supposed to be.
So wait, would it be okay? All right, let's say I've known this girl for like 5 years.
Right.
Before I start talking to you.
Right.
Me and you've been talking for a minute now. Like, but you're well acquainted with the girl.
Right.
Is it cool for me to still be best friends? Let's say we getting ready to be engaged, but I introduce you to her and all that. Is it cool for me to still be cool with her and all that shit? I'm calling her, telling her. Is it cool?
I think to like an extent, I should be your best friend if we getting engaged. If I'm your fiance, I'm your best friend. And so she's going to have to play.
Because your
question.
But like, y'all can still call.
Can she still be your best friend when you're married? That's the question. Can she still be your best friend?
I think at some point where you realize that you're serious with this person, the best friend thing is off
there.
the table.
You too old to have a fucking best friend.
Listen.
Because it's like, I
feel as though sometimes if you want to seek advice from another perspective, and that was you had a female friend, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
That's when probably she can come in like you seeking like a different perspective. From
Once you say I do, what the fuck is y'all right about? If your best friend ain't, what's your best friend doing? Why isn't he or she married by now? If
that was my best friend, if I got a female best friend, that's gonna be somebody I'm with. Like I'm popping her. My best friend is supposed to be with me. Exactly. I'm not going. Hey, you're not gonna be my best friend.
Yeah, that whole best friend word fucked up the whole time.
I'm grabbing somebody else, talking about. Nah, I want to be with her. No, if I like you, if you're my best friend and we got a lot of stuff in common, I'm supposed to be.
Because if you had a best friend before the person that you about to marry, that best friend know you better than that person you about to marry. So why ain't you with your best friend?
And you gonna wind up hitting her anyway.
My point exactly. So that's why it's the title. It's about respect and about.
But I've had guy friends that nothing.
We're not talking about just guy friends though.
You're talking about
if I have a female best friend,
first of all, niggas too old to call them
with
their best
To
friend.
me, it depends on how y'all met. Like, how y'all best friends? You know what I'm saying? Like, did y'all grow up together?
So if there was anything sexual that happened in the past, it's dead.
I had a female tell me
like
that you might end up more than so likely being with your best friend because y'all have a natural relation, organic. It's like y'all know each other so well. It's just like what they say all the time. The person that you see might be in front of your face, and you may never know it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
That's one of them cliche joints. That's real.
I also think it's a feeling thing. So if I'm with you and your best friend and I feel uncomfortable. There's no space for
wait, would that say, if you feel uncomfortable, would that say, like, y'all niggas just need to get together?
Now it's
the whole best friend
rare.
for grown-ass men to call another girl's best friend is fucking sus, number one.
You're not going to friend zone them.
Not going to friend zone them. You're not going to bro and sister.
And my thing is, like, if your significant other mad at you, who shoulder they going to cry on? That best friend.
Maybe they not gonna cry on nobody's shoulder. Maybe they gonna get this shit together because they fucking grown.
Can we take another shot? The show about to end in like the next 10 minutes. Can we? Can we take one more shot? One more shot. One more.
I need that though.
Yeah, where the apple goes.
One more. Yeah.
I gotta be drinking again. I don't even drink, but I'm a drink. I'm a team player.
Shorty, you bad.
Hey, I got a quick little promotion though.
What up,
Random. This is hella random, but that's where I'm gonna say. Shout out to Lamb Money Clothing. Lamb Money Clothing. LAMB MONEY. They got a pop-up shop today. I'm gonna go past that and then later on. But Lamb Money Clothing. Shameless plug.
You know them?
I got invited to the event today. LandMoney.com.
Oh! Matter of fact, now that you're saying that, I want to shout out somebody too, man. Shout out to my young guy. He got a new clothing line popping. He showed me on the gram. It's called RAP, RAP, Running After Paper. He got the old AOL guy with money in front of him, and he got a hat on him. It's looking good. It's looking like it's gonna be something. So, RAP, Running After Paper. It's definitely doing something.
Yo, shout out to people out there getting it on their own, man. Right. I support that 100%.
It's free if you got an iPhone.
Hey, seriously, I'm ready to start really investing more in people with their own clothing line, like locally.
Especially if you know.
Because like even all of the other clothes is trendy.
Oh, wait.
By the next year, you can't even wear it again.
I want to say this too. Shout out to Brainstorm Productions because they wanted me to come out and do a live interview with them and all that. Just pretty much like this podcast and all that. I will be out there soon, so shout out to them for that. I just wanted to throw them out there. So yeah. No, definitely. So let's throw these shots up, man. I can feel it in the air. I swear.
Chase gang over here.
Huh? We ain't even signed to meet. Yo, Meek, we need to check, baby. We chasers.
I don't do this. Where you at, B-Rock?
Hey, B-Rock.
Where you at? B-Nose.
Oh wait, no, hold on, some real shit. Mm-hmm. Shout out to all my guys doing Ramadan right now. Right. I mean, blessings to y'all and all that. I mean, whether I'm living in sin and all that. I mean, y'all upholding and doing y'all thing. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Fuck that, nigga. Woo. Shit nasty.
Damn it, man.
Because actually, I was. Mix is not. It tastes like shit, but as a shot, I could do that.
All right. So the last topic to close out before we get ready to get up out of here, man, is there such thing as faking the game anymore? When they say it's fake it till you make it. So is there such thing as fake anymore in the game?
Fake is
as
accepted.
Far as like what you promoting in your lifestyle?
Fake
or
is
like,
accepted now.
I would just say
fake it. We live perception is reality now. It's filters on pictures. So yeah, there's just such things as that, but people don't want to admit that.
Right.
It's the age we live in. So wasn't no filters for MySpace. If you was hit, you was hit.
So wait, is that cool? Is that acceptable?
Ain't about acceptable. That's the way things are. That's where we are.
That sounds like we accepting it. If you say that's the way things are, that sounds like we just taking it.
There's too many of them that's okay with it for us to revolt against that. It's not okay.
But I'm not going to join the party.
Then we sound old.
So if that means there's too many of them, I feel like we're not banning.
But I feel like the older ones got the power for real. I think the older ones have the real power. But it's like we like, go ahead. How can I say? Yeah, it's like, all right, it's their world. We looking at it like it's y'all world now.
We just living it. Yep.
But I think everybody buys into that fakeness because, like, if you look at what's getting the likes, and if I'm going through my timeline and I see something unfiltered, it's less likely to make me want to like it, just because
it's like
you've gotten used to the filters and the makeup and the retouch.
So are we ever gonna go back? Y'all think like
it's a cycle? It'll come back around.
I think so. Like with natural hair,
it'll come back around.
One of these years.
Because I got now the youngest is all about likes and views, and they think the person that whatever they post on YouTube, whoever got the most views, that they the most. Oh, they believe everything they see now. And you gotta tell them like, listen, you don't know that this boy just quit his job, won a Lamborghini and Ferrari, live out West Coast. He just made it seem like that. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, question is, what makes you fake in the game? Because it's people right now who
you don't post it.
It's people you think that got it that don't got it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But they make it seem like they got it. Think about it. Think about Rick Ross' dish just now to Birdman. He said, what he was talking about is watch this.
Yeah, he said it hurt my heart when I found out your watch was fake.
He really thought them cards was his.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So it's just like, it's just what I'm saying. So it's like, is there a such thing as fake, bro?
Yeah.
It's a lot of fake. It's some Philly rappers I done heard about copying fake jewelry out
there.
Are
we accepting
I know about you.
Are we accepting the fake though? That's the question.
We as people accept a lot of fake from everything around the world. Fake news.
Fuck these rappers.
When you see a hamburger on the screen, it's fake. It's fake. It don't look. McDonald's burger don't look the same as it looks on when they making it. Taco Bell, all over the place.
Chalupa ain't never looked that good.
I think it's just consumer
You don't
culture.
never find that one Dorito that's.
So it's all
about perception, man.
So you never get
You'll never find that one Dorito that's perfect. Is the name of this episode. You will never find that one Dorito that's perfect. Said Syed, man. That's the name of this episode. Episode 2.
Nothing is perfect, man.
You will never find that one Dorito, man.
Since we know nothing is perfect, why do they keep putting this perfect perception up?
Well, I don't know. That's why I have social media.
It's happened in the past, though.
It definitely did, but I think that's creating a false perception. Like,
oh yeah, this whole shit is an illusion.
Mm-hmm. It's like if we know, everybody knows when you buy it, it's not gonna look like that.
Is this real life, or is this just like some other shit?
This shit real because bills is real, motherfucker. Life is real. My life is real, but I don't have social media, so I don't know nothing about that shit.
I feel like we come around the same people all the time. Like the same people in your life is recycled every year, over and over, over and over.
Explain.
It's just I don't even want to talk about it. Let's just say my job in a sense. It seemed like I get the same type of people every year. I get the guy that's a joker. I get the guy that's quiet. I get the trap stuff. Yeah, I'm saying I get somebody that's in the streets that's doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get somebody. It's
I
like
think.
But
I feel like that plays into the ratio. Yeah. The ratio of how many of these type of people are out of this many. How many of these type of people are out of this many. Or what's
happening proactively to change the people to becoming that. That's the real thing. You get the people act like the fact that you know. Probably in another year or two, you're going to see the same person that reminds you of the person you met a year or two back. That just means it's a cycle of the same shit. It's a cycle of poverty, oppression, self-defeated mindset, and it just keeps happening.
Product of the environment.
Who's changing that environment?
Right. But it's hard to change that environment when the trap star is, he's winning.
Oh, yeah. Nice Guys finished last, though. It's cool.
Winning.
It's cool. It's not okay.
Why would they listen to the other person?
It's not okay to be a working man. You got to be the flashy man. You got to bring Dubai here.
I don't think
you can't work hard to go to Dubai.
Change nobody because you will never be able to change anybody, man.
Right. So they're gonna be them.
Let that person be them regardless, man. Because you can't change nobody, no matter what it is. You in a relationship, that person that way, that's just how they gonna be. You can't expect that person to be a certain way.
I understand, right? And I respect that, and that's kind of how I feel. But what people tell me is wrong is that you should still say something. Like people was telling me that if you know this young boy ain't built for this life, why are you allowing him to still be out here and be fake?
No matter what you tell somebody, that person's still gonna do what they're gonna do regardless. You can give them straight facts about anything. I can tell you, listen, don't touch this fire because it's hot. Don't touch this fire because it's hot. You being a human being is gonna touch this fire because you just want to do it. It's just something that you just like, I'm going to do it because I just want to feel it. I want to experience it myself. People just want to do things on their own. Like, that's how it is.
I agree, but should you tell them or not?
You still tell them, right? You should always remind them.
It doesn't matter if you should or shouldn't.
You shouldn't do this. Right and wrong is right and wrong. You always supposed to remind people what right and wrong
but
is.
I think that's where we went wrong. I think for a while we stopped telling the youngins and just said, man, that's just dumb.
Youngins don't listen. Yeah, that's what happened.
For a long time. I did it myself.
I think we gave up. I think a lot of us gave up.
I looked at these young, because I was the youngest in my squad, so I never hung with people younger than me. So like when I saw the people younger than me, I'm like, man, they weird.
Right.
And I never just tried to help them with nothing. Like, and I think that's part of the reason why they like how they are.
But look where that got you though.
I think it's
you was a young boy that was wise beyond your age. I was the same boy that was wise beyond your age. Everybody don't got that wise beyond. Right. It's a lot of older people look up to young people.
Think about it.
A lot of old heads with young boys that this.
But I was accepted.
You know what's crazy though?
For sure.
I was one of the old heads that didn't accept it.
Listen. Right. Think about what y'all just said. Think about it. Because I'm the same product. We all was ahead of our time in a sense. We was wiser than most. Look at the position we at. Right? We cool. All in sense, we all cool.
Met, and we all met. And
we not fucked up. Let's keep it a bean. We not fucked up. Our pockets not fucked up. But the niggas that's under us, who don't got the same old heads, the same guidance, they fucked up. They hurt. Look at them, bro, in the streets day in and day out, bro. They hurt. They don't know what to believe. That's why niggas don't. Damn, should I wear joggers? Should I wear Dickies? Should I wear this? Should I do that? Should I do it? You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't got no type of...
I think
that's
like
really what it is.
New generation, they're not critical thinkers, so they can't think for themselves.
They didn't have to be critical thinkers.
Everything is like this, so
it's
just easy. Like,
but the decisions get made by the wrong people.
Right. Yeah. And so I think it's like raising a generation that can think for themselves.
This generation's gonna die out and get older and realize that we've done a lot of fuck shit, and it's a cycle, bro. We ain't the first to have this conversation.
Right. Like I said, like I don't ever knock it because I was a wild youngin at my time and I grew, so it's definitely I think they could grow. But
so at what age did you?
But the reason you grew, I was always bro. Think about it. The reason you grow because you had old heads. They don't got old heads. That's the difference.
Because we're disconnected.
No, but ain't no age in the streets no more.
I mean, we're not. You already know we're not personally, but us as a generation, we're disconnected from these young boys.
But I still had somebody like, if I fuck my pack up or if I did something that was fucked up, I still had somebody to go to like,
damn, ain't no rules.
Damn, old head, like damn, I fucked this money. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, young boy, you fucked that money up. We all fuck money up. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's nobody.
They don't have that because you know who copping packs? Old heads copping packs from young boys.
Another thing is
that's very true.
Alhamdulillah.
Why would they listen to you? Why would they listen to you?
Right, who the fuck is you?
Who are you? And
young boys now is like on some fuck who you used to be, old head. I don't give a fuck who you used to be. Who are you now? Young boys don't want to hear about the past stories. They want to hear about who you are now.
You can tell a young boy. I tell young boys all the time about investing their money, how to get more money, how to do this, how to do that, how to stay away from this, stay away from that. They don't want to hear none of that. They want to get these bitches.
You gotta show them.
They want to smoke these drugs.
Listen, but the thing is,
the drugs that they use, they inhibit everything that it means to be alive. Every drug is a fucking depressant.
My thing is, you say Sean, but it's like the nigga. It's like they want help, right? Mm-hmm. But when you help them, they get mad when you give them the help. So why help them?
But were y'all always receptive to help?
But that's the same as... Hold on.
It might not even be that. It might be... Because sometimes they can see that you helping them, but then they looking at everybody else like, once I get here, I'm not going to be able to take all these people, so
I'm looking for myself.
I got to go back because my people not going to like me.
Right.
If I'm up and they mad at me, it's not going to be cool.
I think that falls into being scared of success.
Yeah.
Look at it like this. That's like the one person you believe in. You know what I'm saying? He carried the weight of everybody that you believe in. He carried the weight of everybody on the shoulders, right or wrong. You get what I'm saying? That's the same sense and the same. That's the same thing, bro. That's the same. That's just like the person you believe in. He taking the weight and the shoulders of everything y'all believe in, right or wrong. He taking all y'all sins, right?
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
You catch exactly what I'm saying. Like,
I hear what you're saying.
Y'all say all that, but guess what? And he ain't changing his game. He doing what he gotta do for y'all, right? He's still leading y'all, right?
But what happens when he fall off?
He don't fall off though.
No, they do.
He don't.
Yeah, at one point, that the guy who holds everybody, he's going to get tired one day.
All right, now my question is,
it's a natural progression.
So if he get tired, if the people he leading not got it right, what they gonna do for him if he need guidance?
They ain't gonna do nothing.
But I think it should be a natural progression of you fall off and I take your place and kind of
But that hierarchy that used to exist, that that whole thing, like your mom tell everybody what went down on the block and everybody on the block know that you fucked up, that don't exist no more. Right.
I'm mad that bro. I'm mad that you said that.
Listen, who makes the clown laugh? If the clown makes everybody laugh, who's making him laugh?
That's a bar. Yeah. Who makes the clown laugh?
If the clown is making everybody
laugh,
why they who's making him laugh?
Yeah,
the bishop.
But it's that's why, the funniest people.
He's going to be depressed one day. And who's going to help him?
Damn it, man.
Nobody.
As a funny guy, am I depressed if I'm to question myself now?
So, crazy. I get what you're saying. If I'm the only person that can make everybody know, it's just like,
I think that's the sub.
Think about it. It's just like Elijah or Muhammad, God, whatever you want to call him. I'm the only person that can do what I do. Nobody else can. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else can do what I do. So who's to play the substitute? What happens next?
That's why you have to try to build a team.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta have a predecessor. I gotta have somebody that
you gotta try to build a team. You gotta find people on the same page. You can't say that you're not
gonna uplift because it's your responsibility to uplift.
Right. And you gotta say yourself before you can say anybody.
Because you can't complain about the problems and not create a better solution.
Right.
You can't help everybody if you.
Which will segment us into what we could talk about in the future is like how do we provide these solutions for people. But I know we shoot the shit and we talk a lot of stuff like that, but we need to talk about what's really going on out here in these streets.
I think you gotta get these people that they look up to get on wave.
Mm-hmm. Or just focus on your pocket because we can't impact everybody.
It start with the old.
We gotta start small.
Yeah.
We gotta start small.
It start with the old heads.
Because if you got respect, if say you was in the streets, you got respect in your hood, and you leave the hood with your respect, and you do something different, youngers is gonna respect you.
I'm gonna give it a bean. I got leeway, influence in my hood. I know for a fact, Southwest, I got influence in my hood. Right or wrong, you got influence in your hood. You got influence in your hood. You get what I'm saying? We all got influence in our hood.
I'm not disconnecting this time. I'm not disconnected from the hood.
I have respect in my community, but I don't have it's not like
because we from the same hood.
But nobody. They don't want to hear
that
no
shit.
more, man.
You're not trying to hear that shit.
Kill or be killed.
Now, question: they not trying to hear that shit because you're not cutting a check right in front of their face?
No, it ain't about no money. It's about the young boys' minds.
If I gave them money,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
Go smoke that shit away and pop that shit away, bro.
When you gonna give me more money?
Yeah, and how you set me up? Cause your life good. But I feel like this is gonna open up a deeper conversation because. You know, we want to make sure that we addressing the topics that really, really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't always about just...
The London and terrorist attack, though. Before we dip out of that, how y'all feel about that?
I feel like it's staged by the government.
It's scheme team because somebody's always dead. Three people died.
Listen, right? 3 people. Goddess was a black... So wait. If niggas don't know, ISIS was a black goddess. If they don't know, they don't know. Let me tell them. ISIS was a black goddess. They took the name ISIS and turned that shit into something negative. You know who the lowest person on the totem pole of life
is? The black woman. In the white man's eyes. Mm-hmm. She's an object. She doesn't even exist. In everybody.
Anything black.
I don't know, because black is beautiful, baby. Black is bold.
But I think that's you working against what you've been told to come to that realization.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But all that shit, that shit deserves 2 words. Fuck you.
I think ain't London gun. I'm not sure. I think their gun laws is like they don't have guns.
Yeah, that's why they wasn't.
So I think this is like a plot to get them to get guns in there.
Yeah,
like it's
some Tony Stark type shit.
Look, they ran people over and then got on and started stabbing people.
That's what they do though.
Yeah,
right.
They got the shanks.
Right. So like they're gonna make it like these attacks you had if they had guns. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like it's ulterior motive.
So a lot of black katanas out there in London. Everybody katana out in London. Everybody got the sword.
The knife game is vicious out in London.
$150, $160, $360.
You think State Road something? Go to London.
They got in high school they $150 and niggas out there.
I gotta really feel when you hurt somebody out there.
Nicely the first time. The second time ain't gonna be so nicely. You heard me? That's really what it be. Like that nigga.
Quiet assassins.
Over some tea and crackers, Mike. That's what they doing out there.
So, what we're gonna do to close out this episode, and every episode is we want to talk about what are you taking the day after tomorrow. What from this episode are you taking with you the day after tomorrow?
What message did you get? It's the overall message to everything we talk about, man. Everything that we talk about, every topic, everything we touch on has a overall message, man. Whether you see it or not, it's always there.
Anybody want to start?
Coleworld. Hey, listen. She wasn't here for the first episode. She should have been. She's a crucial part of the podcast. She's a crucial part of the DAT. You know what I mean? She is definitely there. Smartest woman, one of the smartest black females I ever met in my life. Let me say that. Let me give a kudos to that. She's definitely one of the definitely listen. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, no, matter of fact, I ain't gonna do it. No, but she definitely is one of the black queens of the planet. You hear me? So what it is?
I think I'm taking away. I think the conversation about the younger generation and what impact I have, whether it be my family or just people I come across, how I'm inspiring them to, I guess, rise above the culture right now that I think is self-gratifying and only looks out for self.
Wait, if you had any advice to the young black females, if you had anything that you wanted to give them, what would you give them?
I think it's just the knowledge of who you are, that you come from royalty, and just...
matter of fact, stop. Meaning though you come from the bottom in a sense. You come from not having nothing. So you know what it's like to grind.
Right.
You know what it's like to be not having nothing. So what would you want to say? Like, for people who want to be like, I don't have it. How do I get it? What do I got to do to grind? For females, like, instead of selling Uchi Wally Wally Uchi Bang Bang, what would you tell them? Like, what's another outlet? What's another way to make money? What's another way to do what you need to do?
For me, it was just studying, believing in my brain, believing that, just believing in myself and working hard. Not necessarily, because I came from a suburban school, so black girls weren't necessarily smart, but I rose above that, so not necessarily believing what society labels you as, but kind of finding your worth in other ways. And for me, it's God and knowing that I'm capable. Yep.
Talk that
Listen,
talk.
And I'm gonna say this: being from a guy who don't, you could take it how you want it. I don't believe in nothing. You hear me? And just for the simple fact, I believe that religion separates people. I'm not gonna get into this episode. We can get into that another time. But you know what I mean? Yeah. How you feel, Mr. T. Roy? T. Roy, what are you thinking right now? How do you feel? I'm just saying, man, why? If I'm just saying, why? If they say this, why is it? If they say it's tenant windows, why is rent it, player?
My takeaway. All right, first of all, get the fuck shit out of the way. My takeaway with the fuckery is that Ray J is a legend.
You keep trying to
story you sticking to.
Facts. Ray J is a legend. And on some serious shit as a young black male and as someone that's invested in helping other potential young black males, is just to continue to expand these conversations with the people that we talking about. A lot of times these conversations happen with just the people that feel the same way, but we don't go out and express how we feel to the people that we actually talking about. You know what I'm saying? So finding those youngins, finding those people, I don't care how old it is, because you can be old and young-minded.
Yeah,
you know being
33.
Being young isn't an age; it's a mindset.
Right.
So just challenging that mindset and shifting that and like pushing like the culture and like what I mean by culture, just how to be a young black urban youth and how that relates to this white America that we live in, and pushing that forward and finding a way to be yourself. So that's what I took away.
Yeah.
Keeping it this way.
Keeping it going. Oh God.
Oh wait. I'm gonna say this because he really didn't fully introduce himself in the beginning. No, not you. We talking about you, my guy. He didn't fully introduce himself. He gonna introduce himself and give his opinion and his fact on everything.
I'm just a regular guy, Saeed. You know, my opinion on things is, be yourself, stay consistent, stay prayed up. That's all.
No doubt. What I want to say I took from this episode, and I'm taking the day after tomorrow. Y'all pretty much already touched up on our job out here. They need us. Point blank period. People that got their head on straight, or what we appear that is having your head on straight, they need us, because what they think, what they seeing is gonna lead them down a crazy path that I don't think all of them ready for. And I definitely want to take about some people, if you're gonna be in the entertainment business or any of that type of thing, some people don't need to show their personal life. You'll be a lot better off without it. And that's the honest to God's truth. Like, Charles Barkley might be one of those people who we glad he don't have a social media because we would hate him more than we even hate him.
We traded Charles Barkley in the racial jab. Charles Barkley went to the white people and we took Skip Bayless.
There it is.
So we don't speak on him. Shout out Skip, my nigga Skip. Everybody know old head named Skip, nigga. I don't care what he look like. What you have to say though, guys?
I feel as though, like, I just want to tell people to just educate yourself on things, man. If you don't know, it's always somebody that does, man. And look at your surroundings, man. There's always somebody that you can benefit from that's around you. Just gotta ask and you show. Seek and you'll find, man. That's it, man. We all got our opportunities around us. Everything we do is around us already. Everything we need is around us. So.
Also, we trading Jason Whitlock. We ain't get into him, but I got something for him next episode. Jason Whitlock.
This is slow for him.
You're done, Jason Whitlock.
Yeah, done.
Fuck you mean, Whitlock? Your name Whitelock. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Tori, I know what you taking, player.
What I'm taking is, man, for real, man, being open to everything. I think that's the biggest problem with society is the simple fact we stuck in our ways. We think what we know is key, what we know is law. My thing is, don't be judgmental. It's be open to everything, man. It's be receptive to everything somebody has to offer. Like, I can learn from anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether or not we have the same views, whether or not we agree or disagree, it's like everybody has something to offer. Everybody has something to give you, man. That's my only thing, man. Just, like, be receptive to everybody. Whether you agree with them, disagree with them. Whether you fuck with them or you fuck with them, you don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody has something to bring to the table, man. That's my whole thing, man. It's like everybody got something to offer. Yeah.
Well, there it is. Signing off. Bino signing off.
It's your boy T. I know, man. If you ain't know, fuck with me. Fuck with me. Fuck with me if you don't. It is what it is. Ha ha.
I ain't got no rapper punchline, man. Holla.
Your boy T. Roll. We got Coleworld. Man, it's such a cool world out there, man. It is what it is. And your boy Sai.
Repost our shit because it's about to get it's about to get promoted.
My thing is, listen, right? The motherfucker that's here, don't act like you knew us when we start buzzing. You heard me? Don't act like you, hey, I was there from the bottom.
You gonna give you the black lunch little horse?
Exactly. Yeah, with your whole ass. I don't know what the fuck you mean.
This is fucking granddaddy who made you granddaddy?
But it's 215 from the Tri-State signing out, man. We always, we everywhere, man. It is what it is, man. You know we don't know what you know. What we don't know, it is. Man. We always around, man. DAT. We side in and side out, man. It is what it is, man. Catching us to another week of that. DAT. It is what it is.
Obviously can't spell. There's only one.
Right.